in. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got bite. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diana hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but a force of steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diana's got game, and she's hard to beat. Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running her show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jew. With Magus in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diana delivers the end game stunner. She says, oh, look, we have a runner. Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diana's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional.
That is for you, MAGA, especially you, MAGA men, the most emotional creatures on the planet. Don't come in here with your goddamn pearl clutching. Y'all need help. I'm praying for you. Don't shove your religion down people's throat. Gross. Number 2, fuck you. I have a prepared statement. For everybody wondering my thoughts, here's my prepared statement. Lindsey Graham just died. Good. I'm glad he's dead. He can no longer hurt innocent people. Signed, Diava Talks. There's my statement. There's my prepared statement for today. Now, I'm going to warn you guys, go ahead and clutch your pearls a tad bit tighter. Okay? Clutch them a little harder. Because if you think we're not acting appropriately now, just wait. This is a preview. And multiply it times by like 1,000. Okay? So before you come in, clutching your goddamn pearls over there. You're, oh my God. Oh my God. This is my favorite quote by Lindsey Graham. If we nominate Trump, we will get destroyed and we will deserve it. Oh, Dave, it's cute that you call him daddy, but just because you're closeted and he's the only man you're allowed to openly love is not my problem. That's a you thing, buddy. He's not even a daddy to his own kids, so I'm pretty sure he's not your daddy. He's not mine either. If he does, he owes my mom hella child support. I'll take the arrears. You can send them directly to me. But anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, you can hit the guest request if you have a problem with anything I'm doing here. Not that I give a shit. You don't mourn the wicked. Just because they're be awful in person, you don't just suddenly they become good because they're dead. Oblix, who did you vote for?
Donald Trump.
How old are you?
25.
What state did you vote in?
New Jersey.
What time is it in New Jersey right now? What time is it in New Jersey right now? Yeah, that's what I thought. Apex, what do you want?
I just want to pay my respects to Mr. Graham.
Yeah, okay, goodbye. Thank you. You paid your respects. Go start your own life if you want to pay your respects. Don't give a fuck. What is this whole problem with we have to respect people that have died if they lived horrible lives and they harmed so many people? The damage this man has done, the harm he has caused people, the people at LGBTQ people, when we all know he's been in the closet for a very long time. No respect. I will not. Sorry. Donald Trump doesn't have any respect for anybody. Why the fuck do I? Why would I? Exactly. Live your life like everyone is a potential juror and people won't celebrate your death. Don't be a dirtbag on earth and expect to be exalted after you die. How about you just be a good person? Because when you die, I'm going to still talk bad about you. East Coast, did you vote for Trump? East Coast? I'm going to go with no. Okay. Take your respect and give it to the people that he harmed. Give it to all the women that have lost their lives by not being able to get a reproductive health care. Jesus would send them to hell just like he did. That's what Jesus would say. Right? You don't just become a saint because the Grim Reaper takes you. Exactly, Drea. Oh, okay. East Coast, Tina. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. But y'all, rest assured, everything happens in threes. We're not done yet. Exactly. Don't be a dick and people will mourn you. A dick, people won't. But I do have a caption for this. Anybody have a caption for this? I do. I picked you at a spot right over there by Ivana. I picked you at a grassy knoll next to Ivana. Cash. Oh, I'm definitely guessing that it was an accident. But I do have some questions, y'all. Like legit questions. Hold on. Okay, I'm not doing that one. I do like how New York Times announces the death of Lindsey Graham, and the section over here says tributes coming in for Graham, and it's the entire blank page. Just saying. Just saying. But what I don't understand is why is the FBI getting involved? The FBI is assisting local authorities and has made every necessary resource available. If he died of a heart attack, why? Unless they think there's foul play, or is he just inserting himself to get attention? I mean, I know we just came back from Ukraine on Friday, where Lindsey Graham went over there to tell them we want heavy sanctions on Russia, and he told Ukraine that the White House agrees, and then the next day he's gone. However, I don't know. It smells funny. But just in case you guys are wondering, I believe that Lindsey Graham deserves the same respect in passing that Trump gave Robert Mueller. So don't come up here with your clutching your pearls. Who am I to step in front of God's will? I mean, he called him home. It's all part of God's plan. Well, then, so be it. Rest in peace. Oh, I know he's down there with us, but I have, this is my prepared statement. Lindsey Graham just died. Good. I'm glad he's dead. He can no longer hurt innocent people. Signed, Diabatox. So if you want to clutch your pearls a little harder, I'm good. Too soon? Yeah, we do have a quick flash goal of the finger hearts. A heart attack would be considered a brief illness. That would categorize. Yeah, the ladybug just done flew home. Hey, Max. Hey, Maui. Well, we don't know if he suffered. He said he was having chest pain, so he had some kind of pain. So I'm sure there was a bit of suffering to go along. But y'all never forget. Ding dong. Ding dong. Hey. Hello? Hello? Oh, thank you for the fireworks, Beal Dog. If Mitch is not gone, then they need to produce him for proof of life. Otherwise, he gone. Brain dead is still dead, even if they got him hooked up to a goddamn machine. Just putting that out there.
Hey, sweet cheeks.
Hey, how old are you? What state do you vote in?
I'm 27 years old and I vote in the state of North Carolina.
Okay. Okay. What do you want to talk about?
Just want to talk about you a little bit. I want to get to know you.
No, thank you. I'm not interested in dating you.
Why?
I don't.
Because I'm white.
Dude, I'm 57. You're 54. You're 27. I'm literally twice your age, and I don't date MAGA. And you called me sweet cheeks. What the fuck are you talking about? Misogyny is not cute.
Sorry.
Are you lonely, Pookie? Because I got a show to run here.
You must not have a lot of people though, because I'm the only one requesting to watch.
Okay, that's okay. Trump supporters are dying off. That's a good thing.
No, they're just too smart to be talking to you.
Sure. Yeah, that's it. It's not because they have anything to brag about, because nothing is going. Trump isn't doing anything he said he was going to do, and everything's a fucking shit show. That's why they're not up here talking.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
No.
So why are you here?
Because I love Donald Trump and he's the best person alive.
Okay, well, just because you're closeted and he's the only man that you're able to openly love is not my problem.
I openly love a lot of men.
Tilda, thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
I said Tilda sent me a gift. I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
I said thank you, Tilda. Because Tilda sent me a little stingray gift that was cute. Do you have anything important that you want to talk about?
I just wanted to say God loves you.
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
Fucking creep.
Yes,
Hey, Henry, how old are you?
19.
All right. Did you vote, or would you? I guess you were too young to vote. Would you have voted for Trump or Harris in the last election?
Can I ask a question real quick?
Nope. I need you to answer my question.
What was the question?
Why don't you listen, and instead of coming up here with an agenda of something you want to say? I said, I said you probably were not old enough to vote at the time in 2024. So can you tell me who you would have voted for, Trump or Biden? Or Harris?
Harris.
Okay. What do you want to say? I'm only looking for Trump voters, but what do you want to say?
Also, can I beat my shit on this live? Can I masturbate?
You can do whatever you want, Pookie Bear. If you don't need my permission and what you do in the privacy of your own home, why don't you just leave other people alone, just like we're leaving you alone? You can have all the fun you want by yourself. Have at it. James, how old are you?
21.
What state did you vote in?
New York.
And are you a Trump voter?
Yep.
Okay.
So, what's that background?
3 horrible, disgusting, awful men that are rotting in hell.
How is Charlie Kirk a horrible man?
He's a horrible man. He was a racist, bigot, transphobic asshole.
Okay, so can you give me one evidence of proof of him being racist?
Yes.
Okay.
Many. I'm not here to talk about Charlie. Charlie Kirk was a debater like me. He just went to college campuses instead of talking to grown adults. I don't care about Charlie Kirk. He was nobody.
Okay, but do college kids, are they able
He was nobody.
But are they able to vote?
It doesn't matter.
Or it doesn't matter.
He specifically went to uneducated white voters who don't know about politics, who are predominantly Christian, who don't know dick about politics, to try to tell them how college was bad for them at college campuses, and they didn't need college. And also, who cares? And they're impressionable and they're indoctrinated. And he was trying to indoctrinate them further.
Okay, so can I see evidence of it being racist? I'm waiting.
Yeah, go look.
I'm waiting. You pull up the evidence.
I don't want to talk about him. He's nobody.
Oh, so you don't have proof?
No, I have proof. It's his own statement.
Can I see it?
No.
Can I see it?
No.
So you have proof.
I know you guys don't like consent, but I said I'm not talking about Charlie Kirk. He's a nobody. Nobody. Don't care. He's a nobody.
We need strong alpha males like Donald J. Trump.
He is the fetus. Go play Roblox. If you don't know, you're just a puffer. You're indoctrinated, and you would, even if I told you everything he said, you would say how somehow any of those things were not racist. I'm not stupid. It's not my first rodeo. Okay? I know how it works. No amount of evidence we provide you is ever good enough. So not my problem. Doesn't matter how much evidence that we present to you guys are no. Libra girl, thank you for the $1 Venmo. What is wrong with these young chud pervs? What in the actual fuck? I know. They're MAGA. That's why. They're all disgusting. Because they're obsessed with sex, they're obsessed with genitals, they're obsessed with all of the things that their Christianity told them that they're not supposed to think about, and that's all they think about. The purity culture creates these type of men. Purity culture and religion create these type of men. Okay, come on up, Mississippi girl, if I'm so stupid. Come on. What am I stupid? Christians are indoctrinated with hate. They're indoctrinated with this mystery around sex and purity culture, and they become obsessed with it because they can't have it. Instead of seeing sex as a normal functioning body, and you can teach temperance and other things. Tilda, thank you, honey. And other things, but it's not my fault. It's not my fault you're indoctrinated. So the only people obsessed with genitals are fucking MAGA. They care about what is everybody's pants, what's in everybody's bathroom, what's in everybody's locker room, what's in everybody's life. It's weird. Now, I actually left the cult, so I'm no longer indoctrinated, which means I can clearly see what's happening. Because I got out from underneath that umbrella of indoctrination. Ghost, how old are you?
I'm 18, man.
What year were you born?
I was born in 2008.
What state do you live in?
I live in Texas.
Okay, and Don Harris or Trump, if you could have voted.
I just want
No, I want you to answer the fucking question.
Hey, let's calm down.
All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Ladies, the men are not lonely enough, and we got to keep dropping the white birth rate. Further and further and further. Keep going. All they want to do is talk about Charlie Kirk, who nobody gives a fuck about, who's as irrelevant as a turd.
Hello.
Jesus fuck. Collection. Hello?
I come from many political backgrounds. I came from South.
I'm good. I'm so good. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Oh, they are burning up. They are burning like this background photo. These chuds are about to spontaneously combust. Poof! They are woo in their fifis. But hey, guys, if you're being educated and or entertained here today, and who's not entertained, Cash App, Venmo, Diava Talks, and now Buy Me a Coffee, which is for international. Anybody can use Buy Me a Coffee, including internationally. It's in the link tree in my bio if you want to do the Buy Me a Coffee. I had people that are in different countries wanted to know how they could monetarily support me, and so Buy Me a Coffee is a way that they can support me anywhere in the world. Man, they got really triggered by that one. I wonder how this was going to go. We know all the penises at Grindr are half staffed today. Mourning the loss of their biggest user. Grindr's like, God damn it. Now what's going to happen when we go to the RNC? Shit. All right, hit up. Let's go. If you voted for Donald Trump, let's go. Oh, I got tons, y'all. This McConnell cover up is getting us in a little bit of a misdirection, or we need a distraction. What should we do? Hey, yo, Lindsay, what you guys talking about? Maureen, thank you for the $5 because every day you deal with nonsense. Right, Maureen? Jesus Christ. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my God, what a dork. This should be super fun. Hugh, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did. And I believe.
I don't care. Can I get any adult that wants to talk that's not 18? Anybody? Huge meta. What the fuck? Grow up. Oh my God. Stupid. When someone jumps the queue, you have to give them that look. Mitch is like, come on, man. Thank you, Tilda. When someone jumps the queue, he's like, God damn it. What the hell? Oh, thank you. That was so cute, Tilda. Oh, we already showed that. Well, we gotta go this way. Oh, I love Michael. I'm sorry, Michael Fanone's response. Lindsey Graham is dead. I will always remember my first and only encounter with him when he looked the grieving mother of a dead police officer in the face and barked that he wasn't going to listen to her blame Trump for January 6th. When I showed him my body cam footage from that day, he turned away and looked at his phone. Rest in piss, you worthless scumbag. If there's a hell, I hope you're in it. Red Joker, just say you're scared, Pookie. It's okay. Shorter words. Coward. And another one that I thought was inspirational, because when I first read it, I went, what? Hunter, what are you doing? I had to make it big screen so y'all could read it because it was so small. Let me get out of the way. He said, when I heard Lindsey Graham the other night, the first thing I thought about was the things he said and did in service of Donald Trump. I thought of the time before Donald Trump when he was a brother to Senator John McCain, a time when senators from different parties could fight about politics and still be friends. A time when a conservative Republican from South Carolina could say of my father, if you can't admire Joe Biden as a person, you've got a problem. He's the nicest person I've ever met in politics, as good a man as God ever created. Lindsey Graham said that about Joe Biden. This is the Senator Graham I will remember today, not because I have forgotten what came after, because in that memory there is hope. Hope for a country where brothers can fight like hell over policy and still share a meal and a laugh and the loss of the people they love. I will choose to remember the time before Trump, and I think this is the most important part, because I believe in America after Trump. If y'all haven't been following Hunter Biden on Twitter, even if you deleted X, he's so worth a follow. He's been slaying it over there, and he's not wrong. He believes in America after Trump too, and I thought that was a gracious way of saying it. HT, you come to my lives every day. You're just so pathetic. It's just so pathetic. He's an IG and Threads too. Yeah. You're just pathetic. Never gets in the box, chirps every day, comes here every day. So he's a fan, apparently. But always just shit talking. It's kind of annoying. But aside from that, I just had to really quick. I'm number one in TikTok in the Islamic Republic of Japan. So says President Putin of Ukraine. No. He's all there, guys. Nothing in cognitive decline with the old taco tits. Greed and the lust for power can make people do terrible things, and Graham jumped in with both feet. I will not mourn the passing of an evil man. Exactly correct, MJ. There's over 500 people watching between the two platforms, and there's not a single Trump voter trying to come up here and talk. No one. No one. The only people that want to come up are the 18 and 19-year-olds that mourn only this one. They probably don't even know who those two are. These 18-year-old, 19-year-olds don't even know who these two are. And I believe he's there too, because unless you can produce his body and proof of life, he gone. Prove me wrong by producing his body. That's right. They can't defend the shit Trump is doing anymore, which is why they stay silent. And they go to their little echo chambers of Republicans, and they all sit there and circle jerk each other, but they won't talk to Democrats. They won't. They can't defend it anymore. There's nothing they can do. Loki, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, bro. Oh, yeah, I did. Why?
The fuck?
Why did you vote for Kamala?
How old are you?
I am quinoa.
No. I don't know if you gargled sandpaper, but no. I'm good. Shoddy, hi, did you vote for Trump?
No.
Okay, just looking for Trump voters. Trump voters only. Please only hit the guest request if you voted for Donald Trump. If you're here to talk about Charlie Kirk, I am not interested. I don't give a flying fuck. I just thought the background was funny. Hey, Roxy. I don't give a fuck about CK. He's completely irrelevant. It's just a great picture of three horrible men burning in hell. Are you going to use your real voice? Are you going to use your real voice? Okay. All right. Well, the cowards have all dried up. I need everybody tapping the screen, sharing the live. If you want to help support the live, Cash App, Divialva Talks, Cash App, Venmo, and now Buy Me a Coffee, which you can internationally support. Buy Me a Coffee is a way international folks can contribute because they don't have Cash App and Venmo in other countries. Hey, Moo Cow. It is crazy. Nobody's requesting to join. Just crickets and 18-year-olds that want to talk about Charlie Kirk, and he's irrelevant. 27. Did you vote for Trump?
I got a big penis.
It does notify me if somebody sent something, yes. It do. It does. Oh, thank you, Libra, for the $1 on Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you. I think these fetuses are calling in from the womb. Yes. Oh, we have some more. Great. Can't wait. Am I in a Chud Discord server? They literally don't even know who. I bet you they don't even know who these two are. They only know this one, and they have big feelings about that one. But he's literally the one I just could give a fuck about. I mean, I don't give a fuck about any of them, but. Oh, thank you, Libra. For some reason, it did not notify me this time. It did yesterday. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, you hit the guest request. I thought for sure there'd be more pearl clutchers here today, but Notice how quiet they are. They're all quiet. MAGA, just don't worry, guys. This is just a preview. This is like when you've been waiting too long for your food to come at a restaurant. So they apologize for the long wait and they bring you a basket of bread to tie you over for the main course. Liberally, thank you. Dawn, thank you for the $1. Gates of Hell opened. It's hot in New York, right? It's balls hot in Florida, too. Did it? Advice from scratch. You can come up here. I'll talk to you. You have 10,000 followers. You obviously have been online. Why don't you come up here and have a conversation? Or you just gonna be another fucking pussy. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll pray for you. Why didn't your God prevent him from dying? Shoving your fucking religion down people's throat. Disgusting. I just, you can have your Christianity, but you shouldn't push your lifestyle on other people. They're so boring. Hey, God wanted to take him. You can go and send him straight to hell. Bye, bitch. Somebody says I-19 is not even speaking English. Do not request back up. You're not coming up. You can't literally even speak English. Oh, let's go over some words. Oh, let's do this. I forgot I had this today. Oh, y'all, just wait. Oh, I have some of Lindsey Graham. I got some Lindsey Graham here statements. Okay. Let's get her done. Let's get her done, guys. Here we go. These are descriptions of Donald Trump stated between 2015 and 2018 by Lindsey Graham. He is a race-baiting xenophobic bigot. Check. The Islamic State's Man of the Year. Check. The death of the GOP's relationship with Hispanic voters. Check. A death blow to the GOP's relationship with women. Check. The world's biggest jackass. Check. A wrecking ball. Check. A salesman of fear. Check. A politician whose ideas are gibberish. Check. A politician who is incapable of presenting or representing a mattress company. Check. A poor representation of Republican. A person who is unfit for office. A president who sometimes crosses the line. A Twitter user whose tweets are sometimes beneath the office of the presidency. A man who has a blind spot. A thoughtful person. A good person. A strong person. A golfer with an accurate drive and athletic swing. A president doing a great job. The best hope in decades for peace. A potential recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize. Wow, he sold his soul right in the middle of that, didn't he? He went from racist, xenophobic bigot to he deserves the Nobel Peace Prize. Fuck off. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Oh, let's see. I got a buy me a coffee from Anger. Thank you for the $3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The fryer picture I generate. Oh, you did this one? Ow! His username is Anger Junkie, and it says, the picture I generated at 2 a.m. when I saw the news. Love seeing the laughter it brings to others. If you want to play the song that comes with it, makes it better. Keep up the great work. I can't play the music because of YouTube, because of copyright stuff. But thank you. Awesome AI you made. Good job. The creator of this picture. That's awesome. I'm so glad you saw it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. It's great. I wonder if CK asked the devil if he was qualified for his job. Y'all, nobody wants to talk to me today. Well, except for 18-year-olds that want to talk about Charlie Kirk, and I could give a fuck. The turd in my toilet is more interesting. Moo Cow, I'm not going to address that here, but I'm going to directly address that with Oscar with a phone call. I'm going to ask him if I can call him. I'm just going to address it real quick for anybody that was here. Anytime if you have beef, if you guys have beef with another creator, especially on the same side, like your left creator for us, you don't do it on a live publicly. You do it in private because you don't need to bring your mess out into the street. You got a problem with somebody, you discuss it like adults offline. Wes, you have no idea how much I was screaming. So I will address all of that. But I will not do it publicly. I hate other creators that do it. They hold lives where they just bash each other and people are coming up. I'm on your side. I'm on their side. It's nonsense. And we have way too much real problems in the world to be doing it out in the open. I will be addressing it squarely. I know, it definitely gives high school. Yes. Was I mad enough that I could have? Yeah. But no. Thank you, Moo Cow. I'm definitely going to address it just behind the scenes as it should be. I don't think it behooves the left to fight openly on lives where people on the right can just come in and watch us infighting and talk about each other and blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff. Stupid. Yes, Mike. You might not have missed it, but anyway, I'm not going to talk about it. Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I was just going to address it shortly, but I'm not going to do that. While I know it's sensational, I'd probably get a lot of viewers and all controversy. I'm not an attention whore. I don't like to stir the pot. I don't like to get involved in drama. Adults should handle it behind the scenes, not out in the open. Jeez, Dana. What's typical of the Democrats? Not celebrating dead evil people? Oh no, string me up, burn me at the stake. They don't gain sainthood because they died. If they were a bad person while they were alive, they're a bad person when they're dead. Point blank, period. That's it. The end. You don't get to revise their history like, oh, darn, like they were such a good guy. No, they weren't. He was instrumental in getting Roe v. Wade overturned. Women have lost their lives. Women don't have control over their bodily autonomy. He's awful. I'm not going to celebrate his passing. One less fucking Republican voting. Fine. I'm sure if Joe Biden kicked the bucket, you guys would be all up here singing his praises, right? How what a wonderful president he was. I'm sure you would. But if you're clutching your pearls now, just wait till the big man goes, guys, because it's going to be a goddamn celebration. You don't know how many of us have special bottles of champagne to pop when the big croaks, okay? When the main mantelpiece happens, you have no idea what about you're about to get. And if you think we're going to have decorum, you think we're not going to celebrate, if you think that we're going to be like, oh, darn, oh, it's too bad, oh, too bad. No, don't give a fuck. Then you better clutch your pearls and go ahead and strangle. Just go ahead and get to do it. Because you are going to see a level of disrespect over the entire world. Not just here. So if you don't want to celebrate your death, you probably should live your life better. There will be dancing in the streets, fireworks popping. You know, like when somebody wins a Super Bowl and they have like parades in their town? We're going to have motherfucking parades. It will be one big, beautiful party. Exactly. Collectively throughout the world. Ding dong, the witch is gone. People got goddamn Spotify playlists ready. And on the day it happens, because this happens in threes. So the first two lockdown. When that day comes, I want all of you calling into work and coming to the Diavatox motherfucking party. Because we're going to be popping bottles up in this bitch and dancing. I'm not even calling into work. I'm just going to not show up. You're like, sorry. Spooky side eyes like, I'll be there. If y'all thought the No Kings parades make you feel proud and hopeful, wait till this bitch kicks it. Wait till this bitch kicks it. Because I hear, where is it? Someone ain't quite done. Hold on, where'd it go? Oh. 47. Now serving 47. Next. You can't tell me these background aren't worthy of a little help with Diavatox, are you? Cash App, Venmo, buy me a coffee. Come on, guys. Come on. Somebody said something. I've been seeing a lot of these TikToks about like the CERN being turned off, and then all of like the universe is resetting, and I'm like, I'm starting to maybe believe that a little bit right now. Which I don't know what the connection is, but I'm down. How am I sick? An evil man is dead. Who the fuck cares? Why do you care? Why do you celebrate evil? Just because they died doesn't make that they weren't evil in their real life. So fuck off. Deborah, thank you for the $10. Coffee on me. Thank you. Maui Wise, thank you for the $20. Good backgrounds today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, just because you die doesn't mean that if you were evil when you were alive doesn't mean that you suddenly gain sainthood because you fucking kicked the bucket. JT, did you vote for Trump?
No.
Okay, well then I don't know what you're doing up here. Willie, you can bring up. I don't have conversations with the chat. All I have is these God first. Oh God. Another fake Christian. Yay, I can't wait.
Oh
Ren,
yeah. Oh yeah.
I told you that's all I got. All I get's the weirdos. Oh no, let me go here. All right, I invited Willie up. Yeah, he discovered his little winky. Yeah. I mean, I want to know who called 911 if he lived alone. Anybody know who called 911? Anybody? Did they find his body in the closet? Why would a staff member be at his house at 2 a.m.? Come on, y'all, be better than that. Oh, we shouldn't judge. Fuck that shit. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. In case you're wondering, I don't give a fuck. He's a horrible, evil man when he was alive, and he's a horrible, evil man while he's dead. Those two things don't change because somebody dies. Oh, he's a warmonger too. You guys want to hear a clip about him saying we're killing all the right people, and you want to still say that he's a good guy? Yeah. You can kindly go fuck yourself. Yeah, did you vote for Trump?
We are Charlie Kirk.
You were. Past tense, he's dead. Were, was, has been, done. Bunch of fucking fetuses, man. I agree. School should be year round. Tone deaf, yes. Bob, hi, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Did we get into a Discord server of incels and they've just decided to all come here today? Because I'm really not interested. It's kind of stupid. Aha, did you vote for Trump? Okay. Good talk. Tougher, you don't have enough followers. I'm going to go ahead and put you down. Nelson, thank you for the $1 for the Venmo. You are the best, Diava. Thank you, Nelson. I think you are the best. I can't get any serious people. Y'all, I'm going to do a quick restart. Give me 10 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm literally over. I got somehow on the chud side and I'm like, I can't get anybody. Jesus Christ, Brett. Hey, welcome back, Brett. I've missed you. Right, Corey? Oof. I had to get off of that. I was on Chud Block or Chud TikTok or something. I was on Incel TikTok. I really thought I'd have a little bit more engagement today based on all this stuff. I mean, because we haven't even talked about the implications with Mitch McConnell's seat empty and now Lindsey Graham's seat's empty. They only have a 1-seat majority in the Senate. You're welcome. Do you have a raid? Indeed. All right, if everybody can tap and share. Let's get up to 100 shares and 50,000 likes as quick as we can. I bet y'all can do it in 7 minutes. Go. I hope Nelson's back with his tapper. God, you have no fucking idea how much I pay in taxes. It's crazy. Unfortunately. I knew you'd be back, baby. He got an auto tapper, yeah. I'm just eating popcorn while they're burning. Don't mind me. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. There's like a plane or something going over my house that is way too fucking close. I can hear it. I don't live near an airport. That was weird. Well, early on, we got us a flash goal. If y'all want to do that flash goal real quick, I need 40 different people to send one little heart me. I mean, Rose. All right, if you voted for Donald J. Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Hey, Ohio guy. Welcome, everybody. Let's talk about some real stuff now instead of just the silly, because we've had fun. Um, the the Senate only has a 1 seat advantage now with these 2 seats missing, right? Gone. He was supposed to help. He was the one that was going to break the filibuster to get the Save America Act pushed through. Because when they asked Donald Trump on the morning Sunday shows today what he thought about the passing of Lindsey Graham, he goes, "Man, it's a big blow to the Save America Act or to the Save Act." He didn't give a shit about mourning, like, "Oh, that's my friend. I'm so sad." He's like, "Wow, that's going to put a blow to the Save America Act passing." Always about himself. He doesn't give a shit. Y'all can go ahead and kiss that bitch gone. And number 2, Todd Blanche is up this week as nomination for the permanent AG, and he was the Senate Judiciary Committee leader. And they only have 1 extra vote in that too. So if any Republican, like Tom Tillis, who hasn't approved of Todd Blanche before, sticks to his guns, Todd Blanche will not be confirmed as the AG. And the e-files and all the cover up of the e-files is going to get blown open. Because Todd Blanche, Pam Bondi won't be there. Low flying plane, and now I'm glitching. Yeah. And this makes it easy. This makes it a little bit more, we have a better chance of winning. But you know who I should run? You know who should run for you know who should run for Lindsey Graham's seat in South Carolina? You know who lives in South Carolina who doesn't have a job right now? Stephen Colbert, baby. He should run for his seat. Hell yeah, Stephen Colbert. He's off his night show. He got all the time in the world. Let's go, Stephen. Go for Lindsay's seat.
Hello?
Oh, I don't even know how to say your name. Whatever. Did you vote for Trump?
I voted for nigger.
Grow up. That's all that's left in MAGA. I haven't had a single conversation today, not one. All a bunch of kids or people wanting to drop slurs and no real conversations because nobody wants to talk because this administration is so bad. Everyone keeps saying I'm frozen. Am I frozen? Is it glitching? Is it going in and out? Do I need to do a restart? Because it seems like most people say I'm fine. Other people say I'm glitching. Other people say I'm frozen. I don't know. Okay. It's glitching hard. Okay. You're not talking to us goofballs. The problem is you're not talking to us. You're a bunch of fucking pussies, is what you are. Because you guys can't defend anything that's happening. You're a liar. You're a coward and you're a liar. So come up here and have a conversation if you want, but don't say, we're not talking to y'all's goofy asses. We'll see you at the poll. Yeah, we're going to wipe the fucking floor with you. Like we have since every election since 2024, bitch. Democrats have won everything. Y'all ain't took shit. Nothing. The only thing you can win is your own primaries. They don't even try to defend him anymore. They won't come up at all. Now watch. I'll change the topic completely. Are they going to request that? No. Still no. Watch. Everything happens in 3, y'all. We got time. CK was so last year. We got time, y'all. We got time. He's talking about death a lot right now. He's very scared. Fuck MAGA. There's my stance. And their mama and their daddy and their brother and their dog. I think the TikTok witches are doing their thing. Your dad was deported recently. Jose, did you vote for Trump? The only comment Trump made today when he was asked about Lindsey Graham is that he was, it's going to blow the whole SAVE Act being passed. That was it.
aren't you only emotions? Oh yeah.
Did you vote for Trump?
Oh hell no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just looking for Trump voters. Just looking for people who don't agree. If you don't agree with the background, you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. What's sad? Somebody died that was an evil person? No. It's called karma, baby. Don't live your life in a way that people celebrate when your ass is gone. Has an autopsy been done, Carrie? Or is that a guess? Because I don't say anything unless it's been confirmed, and that would be by an autopsy, and I can't imagine an autopsy has been done by now. Hey, House of Dogs. Nice to see you, friend. I'll look it up before I say it. If you voted for just the 911 call? Oh, well, that doesn't say he had an aortic dissection. I don't see anything. AP News has it because MSNow.com doesn't. And obviously, I'm not listening to the news because I'm on a live. It says likely died. Of aorta rupture. Which, yeah, that's sudden. That is likely. Anyway, I've been trying for an hour and a half to get somebody to talk about the Lindsey Graham stuff, and nobody wanted to, so I had to switch topics, and still nobody's coming up. Fucking fabulous. I'm going to do one more restart and start with this and see if I can get anywhere. I haven't had a single, I've talked to no one today. Let me do one more quick restart. Give me 10 seconds. I'll be right back. It's boring.
Is this the coolest glitch?
Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for coming back. I know it's kind of a pain, but with no conversations, it's just boring. Sorry. Can you imagine sitting in a room and talking to yourself for 3 hours? It's not exactly fun. How Maui Wise. Welcome back, my friend. If everybody could kindly tap the screen and share the live, I'd really appreciate it. You do that all the time. We are back. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Or if you disagree with the background. But if everybody else could, it is not friendly time, no. Hey, angelic succubus. Welcome in, guys. I appreciate you coming back. I know it's kind of a pain in the butt, but I really, really do appreciate it. It's just when you don't have any conversation, it gets boring. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm going to use that one tomorrow, Brett. Thank you. He just sent me a great one for tomorrow. Oh, it's not glitching for you anymore? Good. I got it. Thank you. All right. If you disagree with the background, hit the guest request. Everybody else, tap the screen, share the live. Help with the live gift goal. If you have an extra coin, make sure you do your daily heart me. And maybe if you have an extra coin, you can send boost the algorithm that it's a popular live and they'll push it out on the For You page. Fuck MAGA, Brett. I agree. All the way to hell and back. And we already know there are already a few down there running around, so. Oh, House of Dogs. Thank you so much. Thank you for the $50. I said just because I felt like fucking doing it. Enjoy. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. That was really nice, House of Dogs. Thank you. I'm always so grateful. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on, guys. House of Dogs. That's how I read it, because it's DAWGS, dogs. All right, if you don't agree, if you disagree with the background, hit the guest request on up. Let's chat about it. Everybody else, tap the screen and share the live. We should be on the For You page. Looks like it. Still don't have anybody requesting. Shocker. Shocker. You got a 3-legged puppy dog yesterday? Or the day before yesterday? Oh, how cute. Ow, my knee is locked in. Ow, ow. Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no. Oh, no. How cute is that? All right, if you disagree with the background, hit the guest request. A 3-legged dog is so cute. The way they still get around. If you voted for Donald Trump or you don't agree with the background, hit the guest request.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you? How old are you?
31.
All right. Did you vote for Trump or do you disagree with the background?
I voted for Trump, yeah.
Okay. What state did you vote in?
Arizona.
Okay.
How about yourself?
Florida.
Nice. Do you vote for Trump?
Fuck no. Not if somebody had a goddamn gun to my head.
You sound so emotional.
No. I just hate
So it
him.
looks like I have to disagree with your prom. Because you just got really emotional.
No, I didn't. I just hate him. It's okay. I'm allowed to hate evil people.
Oh, that's pretty emotional if you ask me.
Oh well. I don't blow up shit. When men get mad, they get violent. When women get mad, they may cry. But that's it. There's the difference between us. And men have had run of this country for 250 years and done nothing but put in war, recessions, horrible shit, slavery, all kinds of bad shit. So you guys have had a run and you guys have fucked it up. So I think it's time for men to step aside because they get.
Single?
I need you. I don't allow men to speak over me when I'm speaking. So what you have to do then is be quiet when I'm speaking. If you don't have self control, that's a you problem. That is not a me problem. Control yourself.
I'm under control.
Okay, then don't speak over me.
I didn't speak over you. I asked you a simple question.
And you spoke over me to ask your question.
No, I didn't, but okay.
And your question is irrelevant to this conversation. Men are far too emotional to lead because when they are emotional, they get violent. And they are the only women are the only species that has to live and try to cohabitate with our only known predator, and that would be men. And that goes for our children as well.
You can't get violent with men because you wouldn't win. I think you're missing the point there.
Oh, so you're talking about the force doctrine, that you guys have the force and the strength, so we should just stay in line because we can't match up against you.
It sounds like you're speaking with the wrong men, or you're surrounding yourself with the wrong people.
Incorrect. It's every man.
Well, I'll continue to pray for you, woman. You have a good day.
Don't pray for me with your hateful God. Thank you. You fake Christian. Any prayer from you is from Satan. Any prayer from you is not from anything good. Jay, how old are you?
17 plus 18.
Nope. TikTok rules, not mine. 18 and up only. TikTok rules, not mine. Lussington, whatever, you have 0 followers. I do not bring up people with 0 followers. They're either bots or they just slur. I'm not interested. If you don't agree with the background, hit the guest request. I'm just going to go ahead and ban them. They keep requesting up, which means they're just here to slur. I'm good. It's not my first rodeo. What mustache? You like my mustache? Thank you. It's not my fault I can grow one and you can't. As he sits in the comment section and doesn't come up and talk to me because he's a pussy. Antrell, who'd you vote for?
I voted for Donald Trump.
Jesus Christ. How old are you?
I'm 33.
What state did you
Guess
vote in?
what?
What state did you vote in?
Guess what? There's more of us than you baby boomer.
I'm not a baby boomer. I'm only 54. I'm Gen X, baby. And we're the hardest and most scrappiest motherfucking generation. Come for us. You come for us all.
There's more conservatives than you fucking liberal pieces of shit.
Incorrect. And you're proving my background.
Men are too emotional to lead. That's all that Simmer is led. You dumb bitch.
It's lead, dumb bitch. Can you read?
Can you read, you dumb bitch? Let me guess, you think niggers need
It says lead, not lead. I'm just a fucking filthy ass motherfucking racist. Who were you, lady, to tell me what I did? But a ding a dong dong, a bing a ding a ding a dong dong, okay ding a ding a ding a dong dong. We already know you're a bunch of fucking filthy racist bitch. That's all that's left in MAGA. Duh. Duh. Just filthy racists. Like, duh, they voted for Trump, of course. Duh. And yes, if your wife dies, she's still your sister. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you don't agree with the background, come on up. Yeah, the caller was going for the serial killer vibe. Yeah, for sure. That's how you get rid of the filthy racist without giving them air. Stevie just has I do have a wonderful life. You're just a piece of shit. How do I put up with these fools every day? Because I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. And unfortunately, this is my job. So some of us have to put up with the fucking nut jobs because it's our job. But hey, if you're being educated or entertained, Cash App, Venmo, Diablo Talks, and now internationally, you can support on Buy Me a Coffee on the link tree in my bio. It's a way that international people can monetarily support the live. They were asking me how they could do it, and I let them, and I found the one that was international. All right, if you don't agree with the background, hit that gas request. Literally, I have an entire following of people who come up, who follow me and come to my lives every single day, 7 days a week. So there's a lot of people who care what I have to say. They're beyond pathetic. It's pitiful. For years, yes. 7 days a week for years. I know, but this is my job. Do you not go to work every day? Because I go to work every day. I told them that I would be here and I would show up every single day, 7 days a week if they supported me. And they've supported me now for over 2 years. So I show up for work every day like my contract says. So yes, there is more to life than working, but right now, this is my job. Okay, Pookie? For only getting to work 3 hours a day and be able to live comfortably and pay all my bills on my own without a man. Oh, bless your heart. Work smarter, not harder, Pookie. Okay. And thank you, Justin, for the $5 Venmo. I recently had a root canal and 7 fillings in a single 5-hour appointment. I do that before I would talk to a MAGA. In fact, the dentist is a great place to hide from these chuds. That's great. I love it. Thank you, Justin. Somebody's in their feelings today. Oh, God. Okay. This should be super interesting. If they connect. You have my IP address. Oh, no. Oh, no. Zog, hi. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, no, I did.
How old are you?
21.
And what state did you vote in?
California.
Okay.
Wait, so what do you think about niggers? Like taking the white man's tax dollars to like what?
I knew that was going to be interesting, but at least I thought. Well, I thought that it's a shame that you're a little white supremacist piece of shit. I should have known that was going to happen. He literally said in his bio if you're interested to join the Patriot Front, which is a white supremacist organization. We don't platform Nazis. You can find somewhere else. Go. That's MAGA. Why do you call us racist? Because y'all are. Because you are. His name was Zog, Z-O-G. Go report him. Steam, how'd you vote for Trump?
Oh no, I didn't vote.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mute your mic. It literally was an accident. You can unmute. I'm sorry. How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay. Were you too young to vote?
Yeah.
Okay. Who would you
I
have?
wouldn't have voted for either candidate.
Okay.
I'm curious as to whether you're arguing for political leadership, etc., corporate.
All leadership should be abandoned by men. They're too emotional to lead, but I'm specifically more referring to politics since I do political lives, because men have had control of this country for 250 years and they've done nothing but put us into wars and recessions and devastation and slavery and all kinds of horrible shit. So I think that they need to just step aside because they can't seem to control themselves because all they do is get angry. And when men get angry, they get violent. So I think they should be out of any type of leadership. I think specifically in the home. There's the mothers are the natural born leaders. We do everything from not just carrying the babies in our wombs, but taking care of the house, making sure everything's paid for, everything is done, all the bills are paid. We literally run everything, and you guys take credit for everything. So I think that men should just learn that their place is not in leadership and step aside.
Okay, I understand and I agree with your points on emotion, though I would say that you're neglecting a lot of good that has come from it.
No.
You're focusing on slavery. Okay. Well, I mean, we could talk about how this.
We're literally in the middle of a war right now, started by a man with an ego the size of Europe, okay? And he bombed and blew up an entire school of schoolgirls, of children, okay? Because what? So it's men and their fucking egos and men and their tempers and men and their emotions that are getting us into wars. And absolutely every war we've ever had has been started by a fucking man. Recessions, depressions, everything has been by a man.
Well, do you have any women in history that have shown alternative, like?
The president of Mexico right now is a woman. There's been other prime ministers of other countries that have been women and have not started into wars one time.
Well, considering you're anti-Trump, I would like to note that.
Yes, I am anti-Trump for sure.
Yeah, and I would like to say that the president of Mexico has fairly conservative policies, and that's why the country's doing so.
She literally just passed universal health care for everybody.
She's actually anything but conservative.
She's not conservative at all.
Okay. Well, we can move on then.
Well, because you're wrong.
What?
Because you're wrong.
Wrong about what?
She's not conservative.
Why do you want to say, yeah, I mean, I think what she's trying to ask you is, why do you want to say you move on when you've actually get misinformation about the president of Mexico? And now you want to actually move on. And this is a lady that has actually got Mexico for the first time in my lifetime, by the way. For the very first time in my lifetime, I'm 60 years old, to where the Mexican citizenship is actually trying to work to benefit and rebuild their country.
Correct.
Well, I would argue that a lot of her policies have been extremely hard on crime.
Like what?
Parallel to what?
Are you trying to say Democrats are not hard on crime?
Hard on crime?
They're definitely weaker.
By what proof?
Donald Trump is a fucking convicted felon.
I mean, by what proof? I mean, when it comes to crime statistics, it's usually Democrats that start the downward spirals of crime.
Like Mamdani in New York City.
Okay, well, you want to talk about New York City?
Well, we don't have to because I don't live
City's
there.
very happy right now.
But New York.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, everything you're saying is based off talking points that you hear from either Fox News, OAN, or Newsmax. which are false narratives to begin with to try to create separation in the parties. The truth of the matter is we spent decades in this country with parties actually working together. We had different ideas, some more conservative, some more progressive, that we talked about over the course of the decades. But over the last decade, the overall separation between the parties is because of propaganda.
Correct.
And most of it not even true. Not even close to true.
And just so you know, violent crime, which includes unalivings, rape, robbery, and aggravated assault, dropped to levels not seen since the 1960s and 70s in 2024 under Joe Biden.
Yeah, they continue to drop under Donald Trump.
I'm looking.
Based on the policies that Joe Biden put together.
Yeah, I'm aware, but I mean,
okay, you can't give him credit.
This isn't even the argument, sir. Do you agree that men are too emotional to lead?
Yes.
I'm asking.
Oh, Val. Go ahead.
Yes. Do I agree? Do I agree? Because the reason you'll make that argument is because that's the argument you tried to use against Kamala Harris. Okay?
Correct.
And the reason you make that argument is because you want to try to say women can't run a country or women can't lead when they do it every day and have done it every day for over 2 decades in this country. Okay? In the military, when they've got those rights to do what they needed to do in the military, they've done fantastic work everywhere they've ever been. States that women have run. Sir, I'm going to give you an idea. Do you know the last time Texas wasn't in debt, had top 10 education in this country?
I do.
Do you know when the last time?
No.
35 years ago, under a governor named Ann Richards.
Yep. She was phenomenal.
Okay, I mean, we're not going to consider any change in socioeconomic factors, like.
What do you mean socioeconomic factors? That ain't what changed it, sir. We've been under 35 years of Republican rule in this state. It has nothing to do with social economic factors. Okay? The only
It has to do with
economic
leadership.
factors from Republicans, the only economic factors that have hurt this state from Republicans is giving giant corporations forever tax breaks on their property that are doing work here. Okay? That has come at the cost of the citizenry of this state, cost of the kids, the students, and everything else. We've dropped from 7th in the nation in education to 42nd.
All right. I mean, there's so much you're leaving out.
No, there's nothing I'm leaving out, sir. That is the main thing. See, the problem with conservative policies, sir, is that when they put policies in place that give the rich tax breaks and make the middle class have to make that back up, that is what hurts every person under conservative policies. That tax and spend, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Oh, I've lost my own mind today. Anyway, supply side economics needs to go away.
Yeah, we have
Forever.
40 plus years that it doesn't work.
Okay, well, can we get back to the core topic? We're just kind of rambling right now.
The core topic, sir. Who came up with supply side economics?
He probably doesn't even know what that is.
Came up with supply side
Things that women
economics.
came up with.
Who came up with supply side economics?
Why the fuck would I know that, dude? Like,
Because you're up here in a political conversation without any education on what has got us to where we are today.
Correct.
I think one of the
Massive
I just don't know
major
the big
things.
facts that you're
No. One of the most major things that have got us to where we're here today was Ronald Reagan and supply side economics, a conservative value. Oh, hold on. Was Ronald Reagan a man? I just want to make sure.
Oh, yes. Yes.
What, like, I don't understand
Okay.
your points. Like,
Sir, was George W. Bush a man?
yeah.
He brought back supply side economics and it hurt us yet again. Did he get us in a war?
Mhm.
I never said Bush was a good president. What did, like,
Did he get us in a war?
yeah, he got us in a few.
What is he?
Republican.
This literally is like the lowest
No, what
IQ
is he?
argument I've ever
What is
heard.
he?
He's a man, so
All right, thank you very much, sir.
fucking Osama bin
I
Laden was
just
a
told
man.
you. We
Like,
just
what?
told you about 2 women leaders that have one that's brought her country back from doom.
Okay,
One,
and there's
One that
hundreds
was
of
the
men
last
who have
governor
done
of this
much
state
greater.
that had this state running correctly. That was 2 women that have done fantastic jobs.
Okay, two
You know what I'm saying?
women.
You got Angela. You got Angela Merkel.
Oh, that's 3. Wow. Okay, so can you remind me who wrote our Constitution?
Sir,
Can you remind me?
I don't think you know.
Well, I'll play this
Do
game with
you know?
I don't think
What
you
were
know. I don't think you know.
Were they women?
No, they were men.
Yeah.
Oh, why was it men?
Shit.
And why was it men?
Bro, what? Like, you're just gonna come with
Why
some random,
was
like,
it
story
men?
about-
That's not random. It's part of the question you asked.
I would say because
You absolutely just picked the absolute worst person you could do have a constitutional argument with.
But go for it,
Why
honey.
was it men?
okay, bro.
Why was it men?
I would say back then men were far more prominent in like political.
No, because men were the only group of people in this country that had rights. White
Duh.
land-owning men
They
were
were saying
the
if
only
women had
people
rights, they
in
would
this
have written the
country
Constitution.
that had rights.
And if women had rights, they would have written the Constitution.
They
Probably-
would have probably been more involved. Yes.
And it would have been better because it would have included women in it, and it would have included people of color.
I mean, you guys are just getting very nitpicky. If you want to look
No,
at history,
nitpicky.
It's history.
Sir, what do you here? I got a question for you. Do you think our country was founded on Judeo-Christian values?
partially, yeah.
No.
Not in any way, sir.
Well,
You
can
don't
look at
even
the
know what
sentiment
the
that a lot of the
religious
founding fathers
Mm-mm.
carried over.
No.
religious sect of most of the people
I mean,
that
I'm not
wrote
saying
our
it's
Constitution were.
institutionalized, but
What were they?
what was the question?
Is-
You don't even know the religious sect of most of the people that wrote our Constitution, do you?
No.
I would assume predominantly Christian.
They were deitists.
Deists.
Okay, so you may want to look that term up. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So you understand now, sir. What was the Treaty of Tripoli?
I cannot tell you.
Do you know what the letter to
The
the
Treaty of Tripoli, the very first treaty the United States ever wrote, it clearly states that this country has not, is not, and will never be a Christian nation.
Is it Thomas Jefferson's letter to the
When did
Danbury
I ever
Baptist
say that,
Church?
though? When did I ever say that?
Okay, so, sir, you don't understand. So, if the founding fathers are saying that this has been, never will be a Christian nation,
I think you're talking
how
about.
were we founded on Christian Judeo values?
No, I never said that we were directly. I think there was large
That's
inspiration.
what I just asked you, and you said partly. No, not in any.
Anyway,
No, okay. Oh my God, dude. Something can inspired and not directly.
they weren't Christian. They weren't Christians.
What was
It doesn't
what
matter.
created?
Look at
What was the biggest fear of our founding? They talked about this in the letters.
Bro, we're not just going to play question and answer here.
No, but see, because sir, we are going to play question and answer because you're going to learn or you're going to go away.
Okay,
You're
can
either
I?
going to learn or you're going to go away. Because the problem with this country right now is there's too many people like you that haven't spent a single ounce of time actually learning the real history of our country.
Correct. Can I?
Bro,
Okay, you, Steamham. Hold on. I thought you said you were 19. So how old are you?
Yeah, I misspoke.
Okay. Or you're too young. But do you know what do you know the Thomas Jefferson's letter to the Danbury Baptist Church? Have you heard of it? Have you read it? Did you read it in school? Do you remember?
Oh, dude, but.
Okay, you would have just, hold on. Dude, just calm down. You don't have to be defensive. I'm just asking you. You're 18. You just got out of school. So You didn't learn this in school. So give me 2 seconds. It's not very long. I'll read it to you. It's Thomas Jefferson, January 1st of 1802, wrote this to the Danbury Baptist Church, which was part of the Tripoli Treaty that he was talking about. It says, gentlemen, it is written in Old English, so bear with me.
Well, it was actually to the West Virginia Congress.
Okay. Oh, to the committee of the Danbury Baptist Association. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying. The affectionate sentiments of esteem and approbation, which you are so good as to express towards me on behalf of the Danbury Baptist Association, give me the highest satisfaction. My duties dictate a faithful and zealous pursuit of the interests of my constituents, and in proportion as they are persuaded of my fidelity to those duties, the discharge of them becomes more and more pleasing. That's fluffing, I think. Here we go. Believing with you that religion is a matter which lies solely between man and his God, that he owes account to none other for his faith or his worship, that the legitimate powers of the government reach all actions only and not opinions. I contemplate with sovereign reverence that act of the whole American people which declared that their legislature should make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, thus building a wall of separation between church and state. Adhering to this expression of the supreme will of the nations in behalf of the rights of conscience, I shall see with sincere satisfaction the progress of those sentiments which tend to restore to man all of his natural rights, convinced he has no natural right in opposition to his social duties. So basically, he said, while I agree with you that your faith is important, that's between you and your God and not the goddamn government.
And within the question,
I never
he was
disagreed with
answering.
that. I literally never disagreed. I never
Right.
said that it was actually institutionalized. Never, not once. Of course, we're not a religious nation. You know, like there are only so many actually religious nations.
He
Most
asked
countries
you,
I've
and
released
he asked you if it was on Judeo-Christian values, and you said yes.
inspired. What?
No, it wasn't.
What do you mean? Well, then where did all of our morals come from?
First off, sir, let's talk.
You
about
think only Christians have morals?
Judeo-Christian.
No, you never said that. You're completely twisting my words.
First off, let's talk about the term Judeo-Christian. Okay, what does Judeo mean?
Jewish.
What does Christian mean?
All right, bro. Like we're not just gonna do this. Like it's not.
The two could never intertwine. The term
It's not
itself.
actual discourse, bro.
No, it
The
doesn't.
two could never intertwine. The term itself is a conflict.
Correct.
Okay, that's anytime
What's your point?
they use that term because right wingers like to use it all the time, and it's an actual conflict. They're two entirely different religions and believe in two entirely different things.
Well, I mean, there's a lot
Okay,
of similarities.
one's an Old
Yeah.
Testament religion and one's a New Testament religion. This is the problem with people trying to put words together that have no clue what they mean. Okay, these are the things that upset people like me because I actually am Christian. And anything that this president has done or this administration or, you know what I'm saying, Republicans in other states have done is anything but Christian.
None of Trump's policies reflect anything that are Christ-like either.
You guys are treating this as if I'm like some huge MAGA guy. I'm not.
You're 18 years old defending.
What do you mean defending?
You're 18 years old defending this administration.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm outright defending them. I'm definitely giving. I think we're definitely better off with Donald Trump than with Joe Biden. I mean, of course, you
We
guys
were by what
pretty-
metric? In a single metric, we were better
That's
off.
just feels in your tum-tum.
crimes down, the economy's booming.
The- They're Joe
Economy's
Biden.
booming. The economy's faltering.
The economy is going down.
Yeah, and that's, I don't know where you're getting this BS information from. The job market is tanking. The job market is tanking. Sir, what are you talking about?
Okay, so would you prefer an economy more so with what Mamdani? Like you would want that to be in practice?
Me, yes. Me, yes.
Socialism?
No, that's not
That works.
socialism. That's
That's
not
not socialism.
socialism.
Okay, democratic socialism.
Democratic socialism is not
There's no such
socialism.
There's no such thing.
So you're saying Mamdani's not a socialist?
No, he's not.
No.
Okay, that's just a joke.
No, there is no joke to it, sir. To be socialist, you'd have to practice socialism.
Why
I
did,
don't think you
wait.
know what socialism is.
hold on. Somebody just blocked him.
Who did that? It wasn't me.
I see which mod did it. I don't want to call them out, but please don't block people, especially when they're in the box and we're having a productive conversation. Please don't block people. Only I get to make that determination. If it was a mistake, I get it. That happens. I've done it. I did it to Oscar once. I didn't mean to. And it really was an accident, but that didn't seem like that was an accident. I could be wrong now.
Yeah, I mean, I know that there's going to be some Democrats, because I will call a Democrat out in a heartbeat. There's a Democratic socialist, he's a Democrat. We need to start understanding that and quit separating our own party. He just has a different idea of how he's a little more progressive and wants to do things a little differently. That's really what it is. He's not a socialist.
Socialism is a bit.
People need to know what that actually means.
Yeah, because socialism is different. Just is.
That is correct. Whoever wrote that it is actually social democracy is absolutely correct.
That's a
But it's a
good.
democratic policy.
Okay. Everybody I'm trying to bring up is not either clicking or. I feel really bad that guy was nice. He's probably like, what the hell did I get blocked for? And it really wasn't necessary. Easton, how old are you?
12.
I got it. Hey, somebody else beat me to it.
I got him.
They come in threes.
Why are they closing the schools?
I can't.
You saying they don't need to be a summer break?
No. Open the schools.
Spencer, it was not the one up here. Spencer, if you were the one, the wet ham or whatever it was, great ham or whoever we were talking to, it was one of my mods who accidentally blocked somebody, and I immediately unblocked him, but obviously they already left, and if they don't come back, I can't bring him back up. If he doesn't come back and re-request, Steam Ham, that's it, that's right, Steam Ham. If he doesn't re-request, I can't bring him back. I wouldn't mind bringing him back because he was fine.
He's taking it. He was a little rough around the edges.
He was, but he was okay.
I expect that from an 18-year-old.
Spencer, are you Steam Ham? If you're Steam Ham, you can come back up. One of my mods accidentally did it. If you're Steam Ham, then you can come up.
And that account's unblocked.
And I unblocked you on the Steam Ham immediately because I saw that it was a mistake.
Yeah, we were wondering what happened.
I literally told them not to do that. So I invited him back. I did his new account up.
I see somebody writes down there, Mitch McConnell's alive. By what news agency are you getting that from?
There's some people coming in as bots writing that in all of the big lives lately.
Well, I see Axios says McConnell breaks weeks of silence about his hospitalization. Okay, it's a statement relieved by his office. That's not proof that he said it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's not proof that he said it. It said it came from his office. It says, my doctors have confirmed that I didn't break any bones or suffer a concussion. I didn't have a heart attack or a stroke. If they did motherfucking CPR, yeah, they broke some bones, bitch.
Under 80-year-olds.
Yeah.
I don't have tumors or hemorrhages, but I was briefly unconscious and was taken to the hospital. While receiving excellent care over the past weeks, I've also dealt with a mild case of pneumonia. Bullshit.
Yeah, so
Bullshit.
we're getting the word from his office that they talked to him. Like all these senators and people in the
That have all
White House
talked
are
to him
saying
for
they
20
talked to him.
minutes? Yeah. They got to put a proof of life photo up. I don't believe nothing out of this
Yeah,
motherfucking
I kind of have a
administration.
feeling I think I know what they're doing. This is not new for the Republican Party. For
No, it
those
is
that do
not.
Remember, for those that do not remember, you need to look up. She was a Fort Worth House member, and they kept her
In a memory care facility.
in a memory care facility for months before the public found out.
That is correct.
Kay
Spencer.
Granger. It's Kay Granger.
Kay Granger. Yeah. Spencer, are you steaming?
I am, yes.
Okay.
Okay. I had mods did because I have people that moderate the live, and sometimes it's an accident. They mean to do something else, and then boom, you're gone. But I saw that they blocked you, and I immediately unblocked you, but you were already gone, obviously. So I even told them if you came back, I would bring you back up because you didn't do anything, in my opinion. You have been respectful for the most part and having a conversation. So I had no problem continuing.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't mind being blocked. It's fine.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Long now.
Yeah, but you're unblocked on the Steamham account too. I didn't do that. I thought we were having a decent conversation. So
Oh, yeah, it's no problem. I'll just stay here because I don't feel like switching back.
yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
So, I mean, I guess we can just pick up where
I was gonna say I don't know where we left off, to be honest with you.
I think it was socialism, Mamdani.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because people need to understand what actual socialism is, and that's not what
I've never heard
Mamdani
this
is.
stance before. I mean,
Look, he believes in social programs. That's the thing, and
Correct. We've always
been
had
in
them though.
social democracy from really our beginning, and it actually starts. You brought up the Constitution earlier. Have you ever read the preamble?
in school probably, but I couldn't recall it.
Okay, but the preamble is what the government is responsible for, right? In basic terms, in like a headline type sentence. And one of the things in the preamble is the welfare of the people.
The general welfare, correct.
The general welfare of the people. So we were bound. Sir, do you know what the largest socialist program is in the world?
As in, like, nation or?
Yeah, in the world, the largest socialist program in the world.
I don't know, Venezuela, I don't know.
Here, I'll help you out. It is in the United States.
It is.
Are you saying, like, wow, I just don't, I'm not gonna, I don't know the answer.
It is the United States military.
Military. That's their recruiting technique, is offering free healthcare for life, a free college, all the perks of being a veteran if you come and serve. So basically, and they become like that's what socialism is. It's that everyone's needs are met. They get free housing. They get all of those things for their service or whatever. So the largest social program is that we take care of our veterans if they agree to serve. And so the military takes care of the general welfare of all of the people that are serving in the military. So it is literally the biggest social program. And we also have Social Security.
Right. Well, Social Security is more of a social safety net.
That's true, but it's kind of, yeah.
The reason the U.S. military is a actual socialist program is because we fully provide for the people that serve. They control their own means of production. Okay, and everything is provided for any military service member that serves. That is an actual true socialist program. Okay, but it's the largest one in the world.
Yeah.
So, what are you saying, that, like, the United States is socialist in a way?
No,
It's a mixed economy.
Yeah, that's what it's referred to as a mixed economy. We're a social democracy is what we really, you know what I'm saying, is what Mamdani is really trying to push for, which is really more the correct term for what he's doing. He's using social programs and using, you know what I'm saying,
Taxpayer
using his power of
dollars,
government
right.
to make sure that the people in his community are well taken care of and do not have anybody try to rip them off, which is a good thing because it is a state that has had a lot of issues with slumlords over the course of its history.
Correct.
And going after that and trying to make sure that groceries are affordable for the people in those communities is a big help. We've done I don't know why everybody's so upset over doing public transportation. It's a state that has always relied on public transportation. Mostly.
Rarely do people drive in New York City. Everyone uses public transportation. So providing public transportation for everybody, even if it was free or really, really cheap, is still not unheard of. What he's doing is he's using taxpayer dollars and putting it back into the people.
Well, he's taxing the proper people. That's
Correct.
how he's able to do this.
Correct.
He's moved the tax burden off of the middle class in his city and put it on the wealthiest, which is what you should do.
Yeah, but I mean, the wealthy still pay majority of the taxes.
No,
Can
they
I ask
don't.
a different question of Spencer?
Sure.
Same line. I'm just wondering something from you, Spencer, because I want to know. So you brought this up, and I'm assuming that you've been told a lot about what kind of governing system this is, and there's a reason you brought it up. I'm guessing probably out of fear or something like that. So what is it that you are averse to when it comes to what Mom Donnie is doing in New York?
What I think about it? I mean, I would argue that it kind of just doesn't work, and if it did work, it would already be.
It does work. It's working beautifully.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of milder things. Like, if you're talking about the grocery store, the taking away ownership from landlords, that stuff doesn't work.
That's not true, and that's not what happened. He did not take ownership away from the landlords.
It's what he was trying to do.
No, he has not. No, he has not. He's
How?
never
He
proposed
stated-
that. No.
What do you mean? Like,
He's not taking away ownership of the properties. That's a lie.
he's essentially just transferring it from.
No, he's
from the
not.
landlord. Have you not heard his landlord policies?
Dude.
Sir, hold on a minute. He is right.
Property.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what he's shooting.
No,
for.
it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh my
He's
God.
what he's trying to do is he's putting what he's really doing is putting.
Stop watching Fox News.
Yeah, no. He's putting teeth into the laws that are if you don't take care of your properties and you don't maintain safe living conditions for the people that live in those properties, they're going to come after you.
Right. You
Yeah,
can't be a
what I'm saying is
slumlord.
That literally will not work.
It literally will, and it is.
It literally has already started to work. They understand these landlords, these slumlords need to go away. And the only way you're going to get rid of slumlords is by doing stuff like that. I want to make sure you're clear about something. Do you understand the type of slumlords they're going after and where they get the money from?
Is that rhetorical?
No,
No, it's not rhetorical.
if you don't know, say, yeah, I don't know.
It's like a bunch of assholes who are trying to profit.
It is off of the taxpayers. They're profiting off of the taxpayers. They're not using the money that is given to them to
How
make
else
sure
do they
that those
profit, though?
properties.
It's all based like we all profit.
What
off
are you
taxpayers.
talking about, sir? These are taxes that are paid in by taxpayers. When we pay in our taxes, we expect that money to go to proper use. When we give it to the type of housing that is being, that these landlords are getting federal dollars from.
Section 8 and
State
federal
dollars,
housing.
Section 8 housing and stuff like that. When it's being used for that, and they're not using the money to maintain these properties.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
but
don't look at the
pay attention to
comments.
the comments.
It's just wrong.
Yeah, but when these people don't use that money properly, yes, the state should have the right to go after them.
Just like as a homeowner, if my yard is a fucking mess, code enforcement comes and they fine me because I don't keep my property up.
I feel like you
So why can't they do that to slumlords who have you ever paid rent? Have you ever rented something by yourself?
I'm 18 years old. Answer that for yourself.
That doesn't mean shit. I was married at 19, so it's either yes or no.
Did you rent at 18?
No, I didn't get married till I was
It's a no.
19,
It's a no.
so it was a
I'm not
no.
rented.
Yes. Okay, I didn't either. You've
Yes,
never
sir.
paid.
Hey, I rented at 18.
You've never paid rent,
All right,
okay? And you pay $1,000. In New York City, you're paying $5,000 for a 1-bedroom, okay? And if you have mold and you don't have proper working heat or air or whatever, you're paying $5,000 a month. You're paying money, but your rent, your place where you're living is shit. You don't think that the state should have to fine your landlord for not providing adequate and safe housing for you?
I mean, that's kind of just our economy. That's like kind of
No.
It's not, sir.
If you really want to, like,
It is not, sir. Hold on, sir. I'm going to tell you a story how states have done this in the past. And I'm going to use a red state, for example, when we come back to Texas. In Fort
God.
Worth, Texas, there was a whole Section 8 project in downtown Fort Worth. Massive Section 8 project. And the people that own that land in those projects turned into slumlords, and they were stealing city money, federal monies that were supposed to go to help those projects and to make them cleaner and safer. And they did not use it for that. They mainly pocketed most of it. Guess what the city of Fort Worth in the state of Texas did? Took the property.
Okay. I mean, you're talking about like very exclusive conditions, though. I feel like
No, sir.
It's an
these types
example.
of conditions happen in New York
Correct.
on a regular basis. These type of conditions actually exist in almost every
I
large
was saying we
city.
have them here in Florida.
Yeah.
We have whole
And almost
sections that
every
are
large
our
city.
public housing, and they're horrid.
Right, and the fact that we have a politician that wants to address that issue, I think is exciting because, see, the thing that if you keep talking about, pull yourself up by the bootstraps and all that stuff, if you can't maintain or stay healthy enough to maintain or pull yourself up by the bootstraps because of your living conditions, you're not going to improve. Y'all do not seem to understand that.
Why do you want okay, I need to ask you like a legit question just to get a temperature gauge here. When you pay your tax dollars, would you rather they use that money to make sure that you have clean streets and clean parks to take your kids to, or yourself since you're just 18, to go play basketball with your friends? Would you like the courts to be clean? Would you like your parks in your cities to be clean? Or would you rather they take that taxpayer dollars, those few dollars that you give every single time you pay your taxes? And you probably haven't paid taxes yet, and a lot of us have to pay a good chunk of our taxes, which is kind of hurts. And that money, or potholes, so your car doesn't get dinged up every time you drive somewhere. Or would you rather they took that money and gave it to Elon Musk to send boom booms and rockets up into the air that explode most of the time? Which do you think is a better use of your tax dollars?
well, I mean, that's not a real question. You're kind of just
It
trying to make
is a real question.
Well, yeah,
Not only is it a real question, it's actually a very real scenario.
Right now it is.
like that's it's a pretty obvious answer.
Then answer it.
Well, of course, I would rather the money go to better living conditions, but it already does. I mean,
It doesn't. That's the problem. Hold on. Elon Musk hold on. Elon Musk right now gets
that's just
$8
not
million. Listen to me and stop reacting. Elon Musk is getting $8 million a day in our taxpayer dollars in government subsidies or government welfare. And I would rather those tax dollars be spent so that my neighbors have safe housing and parks and potholes and roads and bridges to drive on than fucking Elon Musk, who, if he's the world's richest man, the trillionaire, he doesn't need any goddamn government subsidies.
Yeah, I think that's the problem that when I talked earlier about darn it, I cannot think of the name of it all of a sudden, but about basically trickle down economics,
Oh, supply side. Yeah.
supply side economics, but trickle down economics. How most people hear the term, but when we talk about that, it sounds great. It sounds like it would work, but here's been the problem. Are you aware what these corporations do with those subsidies most of the time?
No.
They put them into stock buybacks.
They hoard the wealth at the top. It never trickles down. We have almost 50 years of the money from the top never trickles down. Do you know back when we used,
I never argued for trickle down economics, though.
but that's what you're arguing for. When you're arguing against taxpayer dollars going toward housing.
Well, I mean,
That's your party's economic platform. And I was going to ask you another question before you get into anything else. Why do you have such strong feelings at 18 about what you're arguing for right now? Because you haven't experienced things like that. So I'm just wondering, where is this argument? Where is this passion coming from?
I'm gonna run to the restroom. Keep talking.
Right.
I mean, I feel like it's better than just sitting on my ass and scrolling TikTok.
I appreciate the conversation, but my question again is, where do you get this passion from? Is this from your parents? Is this from buddies of yours? Is this from family members? Do you watch a lot of stuff on YouTube or whatever? Did you gain your political perspective from? I'm wondering where it comes from.
Well, I mean, I think there's a variety of factors. I would say primarily probably school inspired me throughout the years. I understand what you're trying to get at and what point you're trying to make against me, but
What in high school is bended you to the right?
well,
What education did you get in high school that bent you to the right?
I mean, I feel like that's a pretty broad question, though.
No, it's not a broad question. You're the one.
You're just asking
the one
for
that said
a
school.
singular piece of information.
You're the one that said school. Now, for somebody that understands education and how it works, high school is not built. High school is not built to you lean left or right.
Everyone was saying my parents, my dad voted for Hillary.
I don't know.
Do you listen to Myron Gaines?
I mean, I've seen some of his stuff. I'm not a huge fan of his gotcha stuff.
Stay away from the red pilled men. The manosphere is toxic as fuck, and you will be alone the rest of your life. I'm sorry. Don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty bad.
It's toxic as fuck.
The reason I'm asking that question, by the way, Spencer, is because you're so young to be out here already advocating for the pick yourself up by your bootstraps bullshit. When truthfully, the people that preach pick yourself up by your bootstraps, they're all also receiving social programs. Social programs are not new or dangerous to this country. We've had them since the conception of this country. Like, this is not new, but they want to throw out trigger words like communism and socialism and Marxism. All the isms pretty much are trigger words meant to incite the conservative right and get them to sound like you. So if you're actually up here trying to learn from people, I'm happy about that. But so far, what I've heard from you sounds like you're trying to defend a position that you don't even know why you believe in.
Okay, well, why do you choose to lean left?
I'm 40 years old. I've lived 40 years on this planet, and
Yeah,
I
that's
know
your
what this
argument,
world
because
is
it's 40.
offering.
I'll tell you why I lean left. I'll tell you why.
I believe. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
It's because I was indoctrinated into a religious type cult when I was a baby, like from birth, and I was taught compassion. I was taught love. I was taught to love everybody. feed the poor, take care of the homeless, all of those things, welcome the immigrant as a citizen, because that's what, the Bible tells you to do. And all, I was very, very indoctrinated from birth. And I was caught in that whole system, and only aligned myself and was only allowed to surround myself with other people who believed like me. And when I started to see the Christianity that I was raised in, or the particular culty religion I was raised in, abandon all of those principles of helping people. And now it's like, do for yourself, pull yourself up by your fucking bootstraps. Who really cares? Just work harder, do better, and all this kind of stuff. And go away from the message of taking care of the most vulnerable and the least of these in society. All of those things that are supposedly like Christian values and stuff like that have been tossed by the wayside for the love of money and power. That I could no longer align myself with any of those people. And although I've always been an ally and always been, and always about marginalized people and poor people and disabled people and stuff like that, because I've always rooted for the underdog and for people that are less served. But it's because I was taught compassion for other people. And there's nothing in the Republican Party that is compassionate. Nothing in the Republican Party has ever been about the people. Ever since I've been born, there hasn't been a single bill ever in all 54 years of my life that a Republican has proposed into Congress in any year since my birth that was ever for us, for the people. Every single policy that has ever been put in, and every tax policy that's ever been put in, has been for billionaires, millionaires, and corporations by Republicans. Not one bill ever for the people. Nothing, ever. Not one. Social Security, Medicaid, all of those were Democrat initiatives. The Affordable Care Act, healthcare, everything that everyone has right now, the Social Security, when they started talking about Social Security and stuff like that, they called FDR a communist because they said Social Security was communism. So they've been screaming this shit since before I was even born. And everything that you have, the 40-hour work week, that's from Democrats. Everything that we have in this society that is collective, unions, workplace safety, paid vacation, those are all Democrat initiatives that were passed by Democrats. None of them have ever been by Republicans, and they haven't in the last 54 years. Not one.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure, you could find.
No, you
definitely
cannot. No. No.
That's just based on bias, though.
That's not true. No, that's not true.
You're saying factually there has not been one Republican bill that has been positive for the.
Not for everybody. Not for everybody.
Factually.
No.
Actually.
No. Yes. I've looked this up. Val, do you back me up on that, or can you think
There
of
may
one?
be some bills that have helped some people or that have helped situations over the course of
But
time.
not for everybody.
But they already have different goals.
Yeah, but
Focusing more
they don't.
socially.
Well, no, sir. First off, the goals of our government should be based off the Constitution.
Which is helping the people, all of us.
Okay.
Well, it's too late for that.
What do you mean too late?
It's never too late to go by the Constitution. What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, of course, for the most part, we go by the Constitution, but I mean, there's no
Sir,
clear
No.
sir, that comment right there is the problem. For the most part.
Okay.
No, sir. It's
So you're
not
saying-
so it's not an option.
Correct.
This is what people don't understand. The Constitution is not an option.
I agree, but and this is kind of in your guys' defense. So I don't know why you're arguing against this, but because of the nature of capitalism, there's of course been massive deviation.
No. Hold on. Sir, are you familiar?
Because of greed.
When she brought up FDR a second ago. Are you
I'm
familiar?
familiar with exactly.
Are you familiar with the largest growth in U.S. history?
For the middle class.
Well,
The largest growth in the middle class in U.S. history was from the 1940s into the 1970s. Okay?
Yeah.
That's because we worked on a situation
Western industrialism.
No, if companies wanted tax breaks, they had to earn them. They had
Correct.
to earn them by taking care of their employees,
Correct.
offering proper pay, a
Pensions.
true living wage, pensions
I'm not
to
arguing
make sure that
against
they can
it.
retire, pensions so they can make sure they can retire. These types of things were all. That is how companies got tax breaks, and it was the largest growth in the American middle class and the biggest boom in the United States ever.
Because they only got the tax breaks if they took care of their employees. Now the companies don't. They don't even, they'll cap you at 32 hours so they don't have to give you full-time, give you health insurance. Companies don't give pensions anymore. What?
We also don't really have any jobs anymore, to be fair.
Oh,
The main reason for that.
and whose fault is that?
And whose fault?
I would say it's by fault of, what was it? I couldn't give you the exact president. You're gonna say it's Trump, but I would
It
say
is Trump, sir.
It is.
So you understand? No, because I'm not going to let you spit.
Hold on, because he did
I'll
it.
tell you where it comes from.
No,
No, I'm not going to let you spit false information you don't even know the answer to. Sir, we enjoyed massive job growth under Bill Clinton. Massive job loss under George W.
Bush.
Amazing job growth under President Obama.
Obama.
Massive job loss yet again under Trump's first term. And then massive job growth again
Under Joe Biden.
under Joe Biden. And now massive job loss under Donald Trump. Republicans have been self-inflicting job loss on this country
For
since
decades.
the 1980s.
You can come off mute, Spencer. I just wasn't going to have you interrupting because you're just wrong.
I mean,
And also,
I would say that they're focusing on. I'm talking about bigger picture. If you want to talk about job loss, I would argue that it's massively a result of jobs moving from here, like throughout
incorrect.
the 70s.
Incorrect. Sir, it's the same policies, and what policies were created that continued that made that trend possible? Y'all sit here and talk about this, and you don't understand. It was Republicans that made that possible.
Okay, well, why do you think Trump is implementing tariffs so he can bring the jobs back?
No, and that's not how it works.
Hold on. Wait, Spencer, stop. If Donald Trump puts a 50% tariff on China, who pays the tariff?
What do you mean? Them,
No, and that's why y'all got it fucked up wrong.
bro.
We paid the 50% tariff, which is why all the prices. No,
And who pays the
you're
tax?
wrong.
A tariff is objectively a tax on goods.
And who pays the tax?
Oh my god. This is like arguing with a wall, bro.
No, it's not at all, sir. This is actual business 101. When a tariff is made, who pays the tax?
The company who's exporting the goods.
No,
Wrong.
it's the people.
You've got a computer in your hand. No, let's fix this right now. Sir, you've got a computer in your hand. Type into your computer.
Yeah, so funny.
Who pays the tariff?
Who pays a tariff? The importer, or the exporter?
You just said it's so funny that we're mad. We're mad because 18-year-olds like you, with a high school education, by the way, and I don't even know if we can call it that.
Don't know
based on what we
shit.
just heard about tariffs.
Why are you guys
You're
so
out
mad?
here, you're out here trying
Like, this is
to
just going to
say-
incentivize me to leave. And then you're not going to have anyone good to
I'm
talk
trying
to.
talk.
You're just going to.
You're talking over me, so be quiet. I'm gonna teach you manners now since your parents don't know how. Bye, bitch. What the fuck ever. Go learn what a tariff is and take over.
Because I guarantee you what he just did is he typed into his phone.
Is exactly what he did.
It's a tariff, and it told him
The importer.
importer.
Correct.
Correct.
Yes, but we
Hey,
hadn't hit
if that's what
friendly
he
time
really
yet.
did, then good. He did more work than most Trump supporters, but goddamn.
Like I tried, I try so hard to want to educate the young ones if they're willing to listen, but when they're combative or they act like we're the dummies.
Well, I think we kind of forgot because of the break in the scene, the way it went down, what his original issue was.
About women?
It was the misogyny.
Correct.
It was the misogyny.
Correct.
Okay, and the fact that he just got schooled by somebody that believes he's misogynist and a woman has got him over the edge.
Correct. Because us women are born to lead. Clock it. Fight me.
Hello, Val, by the way. It's good to see you.
Oh, he come back? Oh, was that an accidental poo 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 or
I don't appreciate being labeled as misogynist.
you are?
So,
Okay,
so
can you
tell me how you're not.
please?
No, tell her, sir. You
Just
believe
because I
that
disagree with
women. You believe that women are too emotional to be leaders.
I never said that.
You did several times.
No, when did I say that? When
Sir,
did I
you
say that?
said that when this live began. You said, sir, the term that you used, show me a woman that is a good leader. Do you remember that?
Okay, and
Do you remember that?
Yes, and you're saying something completely different.
Yeah, no, sir. You are a misogynist, period. The fact anybody that would ask that question is a misogynist.
Okay, well, I mean, that kind of just takes a lot of value from.
Go ask your mom
Ask my mom what?
if she thinks she's a good leader. Did she do good enough raising you? Was
did a
she
pretty good job.
adequate?
What? I really don't appreciate being called a misogynist.
I really don't give a fuck.
Sir,
I mean,
Don't act
if you
like
don't
it.
like the tag, if
This
you
is
don't
just so
like the
rude.
tag, hey, if you don't like the tag, do the work to stop being called that.
What are you saying, dude? That means that anyone that comes here and disagrees with you is a misogynist then. That's literally
That's
what you're
not
saying.
the fucking point.
Sir, the
So
fact
it's
that you
true.
question the
Not a 12-year-old schooling you.
the fact that you question women's ability to lead.
I never did that.
Wow,
I-
was I having a different conversation? Was I having a different conversation when I got up here?
Hey, Spencer, have you ever heard of the term a hit dog hollers?
No.
Think about what it means.
What is it? Like, I'm not gonna just. You guys are not just gonna try and ask me these questions and
fact
make
that we're having the fact that we're having to sit here and explain a hit dog hollers cracks me up.
Okay, dude. Can we talk about the actual topic?
Because you were
I've
called a
never actually gotten to
misogynist
the
and you came up hollering, which means we struck a chord, which means it's true.
No, it's defamatory. Like what? It's something that's untrue. Of course I'm at it, and it's extremely defamatory.
Then do the
If
work
you
to
want a
stop people from
misogynist,
calling
you'd be
you that.
trying to,
No, that's-
trying
you
to
can't just
prove that
throw the
you
blame on
are
the
instead of
recipient.
defending
Oh, yes,
it.
we can.
No, that's
Yes, we
okay.
can.
I mean, you
But
can.
see,
but it
here's
makes
the
no
thing,
sense.
sir, and the same thing applies, so you know, and I'm not calling you this, by the way, because you haven't said anything to prove it.
You guys all
The
just
same
called me
thing. The
misogynist.
same thing also applies to racism.
Correct.
You guys all just
Okay,
called me
the
misogynist.
same exact thing. The
Did you
same
not?
exact thing applies, and I'll tell you why. Because, sir, who created racism in this country?
As a result of slavery by white people.
Correct. Who has to stop racism in this country?
What? That's so broad, dude.
No, it ain't broad. It's very simple.
Who has to stop racism? I would say everybody.
No, white
White
people. White people, especially white men.
Okay.
They started it.
What is it? How does this pertain to men or to emotional?
Because you have to do the work, sir. See, the problem is when we talk about racism and
Are you calling me a
misogyny.
racist?
No, I told you.
Oh, get out of your fucking feelings, dude. Jesus
Yeah, I
Christ.
actually prefaced this by I'm not calling you that. Did you
No,
not hear me say
only
that?
misogynist. Only misogynist.
Yes, I called you
So
one.
I
Yes.
absolutely believe
Yeah,
that.
I'm a complete
You are.
misogynist. It's funny.
No, I absolutely believe that because you
You're basing that on
had the nerve
nothing.
to question
Based on
women's. You had the nerve to question women in leadership roles.
That's
That is
misogyny.
probably one of the most misogynist things you could do.
I never even did that because you guys couldn't hear my first argument because you keep going down all these unrelated debates. and topics.
Sir,
Can
was it
I
you?
argue? I would say
Was it
it's
you that
really not a
asked
desire.
the question? Was it not you that asked the question? Tell me any women leaders that have done any good. That was you, was it not?
That's not what I said, word for word.
That's exactly what you said.
No, I
It
said,
may not been exactly for word, but that is exactly what you said.
but when you alter it, it can.
No, sir, I didn't alter it that way, any way that would change what you said.
We were all here.
No, you guys were talking about how male leaders have done like
Horrible
bullshit.
things, and they have.
Yes.
So then I asked, okay, can you give me some female leaders as alternatives?
There you go.
That's not what you said.
There you go.
You did not say as alternatives. You didn't say that.
What? That's misogynistic. That, I think
No,
you
no,
just,
sir, no, sir.
I think
Unmisogynistic.
in real time.
Hold on,
My
sir.
God.
I'm gonna help you out a little bit.
Half of
I'm gonna
the
help you out. I'm gonna help you out a little bit here.
Oh, yeah.
First off, if you'd have come back with the question, well, what would women do different? That wouldn't have been misogynist.
Correct.
But
Well,
you
we were
came
talking
with
about
it. But you
We were
came
talking
with
about
a
historical
statement.
figures.
You came with a statement. Show me women that have done better.
No, that's not what I said. I said,
In essence, that's what you said.
but it's you can't say in essence.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Oh, hold on. Do you know what misogyny is? Do you know the actual
Bringing up the entire
definition?
context of the conversation,
Do you know what misogyny is?
bro. We're not doing this like definition thing.
I'm asking if you know because I looked it up because I think you don't understand what it is.
Okay, well, read it.
It's either the hatred of, contempt for, or ingrained prejudice against women and girls. I
Okay,
think
so
it's
based on-
ingrained in you by patriarchy that you believe that men are natural born leaders and women are not.
Okay, well, first of all, you're just completely coming up with this in your head because I never said any of that. Second of all,
Actually, that came from the paper she's reading from, sir. Actually, is a scientific paper.
Correct.
yeah, no, I'm talking about what I said, and she's completely twisting it, as you all have. So you're saying that I have a prejudice to women because I was asking you for historical figures in a
Oh, he's such a
conversation about
whiner.
historical
God.
figures. That
A prejudice to love women.
I mean, I think I can't believe that you guys are. That's just like sad. You're gonna look
Because you know what's
at
sad is that boys your age can't say fucking women.
Hey, we haven't done this in a while, sir. What were Donald Trump's qualifications when he ran for president?
politically, essentially nothing, which is why I completely transformed
Okay.
politics.
Okay, so
In the worst possible way.
No, transfer politics. So no experience. What was his experience the second time he ran?
About the presidency and whatever he did during
The
it.
presidency, and would you call that a successful presidency?
I mean, it had its flaws. I would say it's much better than his current one.
His first one is much better than his current one. I'd actually agree with you.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I'd actually agree with you on that. But it was anything but successful.
Honestly,
Okay.
I'm just kind of
Okay, but hold on a minute. Now, I'm guessing you did not vote in the 2024 election.
No, he was too young.
Okay. Can you tell me who you would have voted for in the 2024?
I wouldn't have voted.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
He wouldn't have voted.
You wouldn't have voted.
No.
So you'd have taken your voice and your vote and abstained.
Yep. Exactly.
Why?
Because both candidates, I think, are an absolute shitstorm.
And that's
okay,
and
so now, okay, good. That's where I wanted to go.
There we
That's
go.
where I wanted to go. That's where I wanted to go. Now we've talked about what Donald Trump's.
And now you're just going to ask me
We talked about what Donald Trump's was.
She's going to ask me about Kamala.
What was Kamala Harris's? What was Kamala Harris' experience? What were her qualifications?
Attorney General, District Attorney General,
District Attorney, Attorney General. What else?
Senator, was it?
Senator.
He was a senator. What else?
Bro, I don't know why you think I know just like the rap.
Vice
shit.
president? You don't remember she was vice president?
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay, sir. What policies had she put in place for people? Starting from her time as a district attorney.
Dude, what? Like, what's the? You're just saying this?
Say,
You're
I
just
don't
spilling
know.
information.
Say, I don't know. Say, I don't know.
If you don't know, just say
It's
I
not
don't know.
debate. You're just spilling information. I want to
Just tell me if you don't know.
Oh, he's a
just say
debate
you don't know.
bro. Oh.
Can we just debate
No.
I don't really want to do this.
Why? How can I debate with somebody who doesn't have the knowledge that I have?
How can I debate with someone that calls me? Hold on.
Oh, he-
You're not gonna
Oh
spin
my
out of this.
God.
This hit dog is hollering.
Yeah. You're not going to spin out of this. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, sir. When we talk about Kamala Harris, and you don't even know what she did as a district attorney. Okay, you don't know the policies that she put in place to actually keep people out of jail.
Correct.
To actually reform people, and most of that reform she put together, California still uses today, and it's actually extremely
It's
successful.
wildly successful. Correct.
Okay. Now, that's just what she did as an attorney general. She wrote over 2,100 bills as a senator that actually helped the American people. Okay, that actually did good for the American people, and she did that in a pretty rough situation in Congress, since most of that time was spent in Congress under Donald J. Trump as president. Okay, now she's done that. Sir, there's something else she did while she was Attorney General in California. Has your parents ever told you the story of 08?
The financial crash, or are you leaving?
Can you hear me?
Now
When you go
can't
off
hear
app,
if
we
you're
can't hear
speaking.
you.
The recession, yes.
Okay, the recession.
Sorry,
Did you know now and this I'll explain to you a little bit because you're a little younger and that you might not know all the ins and outs of this. You know that was about the housing crisis and how banks took advantage of people in housing, right?
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay, so who do you think led a multi-AG committee to get the money back for the people?
Like, you're just gonna say Kamala. Like,
Kamala Harris.
That's because she did.
I mean, what's
They got billions of dollars back for the bank for the people that lost their homes.
you guys can throw as many.
Okay, hold on. That was just as AG. Okay, now, when she was vice president, what did she do when she was vice president?
Honestly, like, not much.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because man, that is so wildly untrue. Sir, who do you think got the $1.3 billion from Mexico for border protection?
Okay, you want to talk about the border?
No, hold on.
No.
No, we're sticking on this subject. Who got the $1.3 billion from Mexico for border protection?
Kamala.
Dude, it's rhetorical. Just
No,
say it.
Kamala Harris. Sir, who worked the bilateral deal that freed people from Russia? 7-country bilateral deal. Who worked that? Kamala Harris. Sir,
Fucking troglodyte.
Who put the
Fucking
who
burping.
went to the Triangle countries in Central America? Who went to the Triangle countries and got companies to invest to stop people from coming here?
I'm not entertaining this, to be honest.
No, who did that?
Ridiculous.
Would that be
Let
Kamala
your mother
Harris?
know before
Would
you
you
run away.
actually
By
just
the
say
way,
yes?
it's
Would that be Kamala Harris? But thank you for proving your misogyny all in one term here, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you for confirming.
Let your mother know she raised you poorly.
Worked hard to confirm my misogyny.
And by the way, just let her know. Also, let her know that she failed to teach you basic manners by burping in someone's fucking ear and not saying "excuse me" when you're up on a panel like a goddamn Neanderthal.
Why are you guys making it so personal?
Sir, I'm not making it.
You just fucking burped in our ear
Hold on, sir.
And
If it is
that did you
personal
guys
to
to
you,
say my mom
hold
raised me?
on. If it is personal to
with
you,
no manners.
sir, if
Yes.
this is personal to you, you might want to ask yourself why.
Well, I mean, I would say being
We're
labeled.
talking politics. If this is personal to you, you might want to ask yourself why. Because, sir, let me tell you something.
The
When you
argument's not
decide to
personal,
get
it's
into
being
when you decide to get into a political panel, and you decide to talk about politics, and this has been this way forever, by the way, you better grow a pair.
You better.
Okay, because this is an arena that will hurt your feelings. Oh, and also
My feelings aren't hurt. I just want to point
and also get this. Oh, they were obviously hurt.
Dude, you are so emotional right now.
Alright. I'm glad that's an objective fact.
That's all you've been crying about since you got back here. I don't really care about that. I care that you guys called me a misogynist. That's all. You've said it like 9,000 times.
Sir, I just
That's like
proved
calling
it.
someone racist.
Sir, I just proved it. You don't understand what just happened to you. You have zero clue what is happening. Sir, with somebody with all those qualifications, which, by the way, is the only person that ever sat and served in all three branches of government in our country, okay, with all the qualifications she had.
You said she was dog shit.
Which is more than any other presidential candidate we've ever had.
What is that based on? What's that based on?
Sir, go find me another presidential candidate that's worked in all three branches of government.
No, you tell me that that's the most ever with facts because that's a
But
lot.
that is fact, sir. She's the only.
She's the only one, boo. That's why we know.
Well, you didn't say
Fact.
specifically.
Okay, that is a fact. She is the only one. Okay.
Sit out of all
Please, sir.
Yes,
tell me
men
another
included.
Vice president. Please tell me another vice president that accomplished as much as she did. That's ever sat in that seat.
Go ahead. We'll wait.
What the fuck? Like, you guys think I have all these like stats and pieces of information about
Sir, you came into a political.
You came into a
conversation.
political
You
live.
called it a debate. You better
Come
come
prepared.
with
Well,
info.
clearly I'm good enough for you guys to keep me on for an hour. Jesus.
We're trying to help you and educate you because we do that here too. We help educate.
But we're not only helping you, sir.
Helping
See, there's
someone's not
400.
helping
See, sir, hold on a second. Let me make
See,
something
he's
clear. There's
stuck on the
400
misogyny. He can't hear anything else.
Well, because it's a flaw. It's a
There's
flaw.
403 people right now watching this live that are actually seeing the problem of why people like you choose to make the decisions they do when it comes to the leadership of our country.
Correct.
I told you I didn't vote though. So
Yeah, but you said they were both a
That's
shit
even
show.
worse.
And we just proved to you she was not a shit show. She was more qualified than
There we
any
go.
fucking
He
man.
just admitted it. He just said he would have voted for Trump.
Okay, fuck off.
Okay.
And again, you're a goddamn misogynist. Do I need to say it any louder?
There it is. Thank you for proving my point.
By
I
saying
don't
she,
believe he was 18 anyway.
I do. They're dumber than
He
shit.
sounded roughly around 18. I'll give him that.
They're dumber than dirt. I'm sorry. I mean, this is failed parenting. They're not ready for the world. They're not prepared for the world. And I'm gonna buck up and do a little better as a parent myself to make sure my kids know more too. Just more.
And that's the thing. It's people that vote
Jesus.
misinformation or no information.
That's why I was trying to drag it out of him. Yeah, I was like, where did you learn the conservative bullshit from?
Thinks his parents. Don't think for a second.
And he refused to say it, and I wanted him to say where, because if it comes from your parents, that's fine. But this is terrible. But your parents aren't always right.
That's true. It's not always the parents. I will agree. It's not always the parents because you can have parents that have raised them right and they get sucked into this manosphere thing. Like,
That's true.
so
But,
I,
he tried to use the fact that the reason I'm going with his parents is because people probably don't remember this part when he spit out the old cop out. Well, my dad voted for Hillary.
right.
Okay.
Right.
So your dad voted for Hillary. Who did your dad vote for in 2020? And who did your dad vote for in 2024?
Right.
I guarantee you it was Trump.
It could be peer pressure. It could be the manosphere. It could be the gaming community that, always dogging on women. And like, they don't realize that it's misogyny. And that's why,
When you were having the misogyny talk, by the way, I don't know if you guys were noticing. I'm sure Diabo was. He was not letting Diabo or I get a whole sentence out.
No.
He would get a word out, and he had to immediately interrupt. But the second Val was like, "Sir," he would shut the fuck up for Val because Val had a louder bark than him, and that's obviously misogyny.
and I think that's the part of the definition of misogyny that people forget is that it's hatred of, contempt for, or ingrained prejudice against women and girls. It's ingrained in the patriarchy. And this whole country is based on the patriarchy. He may not even realize that it's misogyny, which is why I was trying to point out that it could be ingrained without you realizing it, but you have to acknowledge it in order to fix it or do better, which is what Val was trying to say by you've got to work on it. You've got to do the work so people don't think that you're a misogynist. And that's where I was trying to get to. But his feelings were absolutely cooked that I called him a misogynist because he could not let that go,
Oh, yeah,
which
that
means
was-
I hit a massive nerve. And that's what I was trying to get him to see, but you're right. He might not have been mature enough to see it. His frontal cortex isn't quite done developing.
But not just speculation, maybe just a little bit of speculation part on my part here. The reason that probably hit a nerve so hard is because he probably heard that from a woman he was trying to date.
Ooh, that's a good observation. So yeah, it's not always the parents because I have MAGA parents that raised me, and I sure as fuck ain't MAGA. So it's not always the parents. But at 18, a lot of times it is. At 18,
Yes.
a lot of it is because you are a product of your environment and how you were raised and stuff like that. So I definitely believe that to be true. I have 9,000 people wanting to come up. One sentence, Boxer Mom, because it's 7 o'clock already. We blew through Funny Time.
I know. I appreciate it. I just wanted to say today, brothers and sisters gather around. This is going to be difficult, but Mr. Lady Graham has officially left the group chat. And I want to say, with the smiles on all of our faces, God bless the United States of America, and God bless our troops, which is dead. That's it.
Thank you. People who get upset about people like, oh, don't talk ill about the dead. If they were shitbag evil human beings, I'm not going to saint them when they pass. I'm still going to call them vile pieces of shit. Like, I'm sorry, it's just what I'm going to do.
I'm not gonna say anything because I really do not wish it on the unalived or non-living. But I will say this: if we're talking about what this man did while he was living, I'm gonna be honest with you about it, and it was shitty.
He's an evil man. Yeah, even the Bible says you don't have to mourn evil. That's true. I mean, what in Donald Trump's words today, guys, just so you know, Donald Trump's words when asked about his good friend Lindsey Graham, he said, man, it's really going to blow up the SAVE Act from passing.
He really did.
That's it. Because Lindsey Graham apparently recently told him he was ready to nuke the filibuster in order to do it. So he thought he was going to get this shoved through. Trump said it's going to blow up the SAVE Act passing. That's what he said about his really good friend passing away. So he's not mourning.
That maybe Val can help with about the SAVE Act too.
And they're also they have a 1 vote majority now in the Senate. And that's it.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That is huge. Because not only that, like I said, Todd Blanche was supposed to be confirmed this week, and he led the Senate Judiciary Committee. And they were counting on him to get him through. But if even one person like Tom Tillis says, nuh-uh, he doesn't get confirmed.
What's the timeline if they do end up passing? If they were to, I don't think they're going to pass the SAVE Act. But if they were,
No.
They're not gonna pass now.
So I believe that too.
It
But
is
if they
DOA.
were to, what's the timeline that it would actually be enacted?
It'd take over a year. See, here's the
We're
thing.
so close to the.
Yeah, I talked about this before. All rules, regulations, and everything that were set up for the upcoming election and monies and everything like that are already done. They're already in.
Right. He was up for re-election.
I was just wondering because I was like, they're talking about passing that. Like, even if they were to, it's not like it's going to heavily affect the midterms because
Yeah, it would.
It would affect 2028 though.
Right, exactly. And I just wondered. I wasn't sure. It was just something that I had been thinking of as like a possibility or hypothetical.
Yeah, but this is really this is going to really thwart because Blanche and Bondi were the ones guarding the e-files. So this has implications on the e-files too, because if the Blanche doesn't get through, they can't just throw up another Trumpy that they're going to think that are going to go through there. They're going to be fucked. Because we can just be like, no. I would say no to any fucking nominee that's a MAGA. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you.
Because I truly believe that anyone who votes for any AG that's going to go in and continue to conceal the e-files is complicit in the cover-up.
Oh, absolutely.
So they shouldn't be voting yes ever. If they should just be no all across the board. And if they can get it passed with just Republicans, then it passes with just Republicans. But there should never be a yes vote from a Democrat for any of these nominations, especially AG. I know it.
Yeah, they're going to have all kinds of problems, especially with Tom Tillis, right? Tom Tillis is done.
That's correct.
He's done.
Ain't nothing going to get through. And yay. So even if we don't take the Senate, which I think still opens us up for a decent chance. You know who lives in South Carolina that doesn't have a job, Val? Were you here earlier when I said who it was?
No, I was.
Who should run for Lindsey Graham's seat? Stephen Colbert. I mean, he's got all kinds of free time.
We should already have a Democratic nominee.
We do. I think her name is Ann Matthews.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking we should already have somebody that's up for that seat.
Do you know what Trump would do if Stephen Colbert came in to be?
That would fucking slay him. That would be karma at its best. But she's a doctor, yeah. Ann Matthews, I believe, is a doctor. Yeah, Dr. Andy Andrews. Okay. Yeah. I think she's good for the Democrat, but I just thought that was funny because I saw somebody be like, Stephen Colbert should run for his seat. I'm like, oh my God, that would be so fucking great. Yeah, I think she's good. But yeah, this puts a real wrinkle. This was a real losing to those two seats, which, like I said, y'all, just because the office of Lindsey Graham says that he gave a statement that he's fine, is not proof of life.
Yeah, they tried to drop a photo too, by the way. I don't know if you saw that while you were live or not.
Is he holding up a newspaper with today's date on it?
No, he's just in a hospital bed next to his wife.
You know who? I think Thomas Massey should run for Graham's seat.
For it?
I'll take that's like, I mean, goddamn. I don't agree with anything that motherfucker says. But he's still better than any other Republican. At least he wants the e-files out.
They're going to struggle with that seat.
I know. I love that for them. All right. Well, Val and Mitra, thank you so much for coming up and talking with me today. Sorry for all the friendlies, no friendly time today, but we had 0 debates. None. We had a good dialogue going. I kept it going because we were having a good debate. So it's my fault we didn't have friendly time, but friendly time is just because we usually run out of Trump supporters to talk to, and I give everybody a chance to say something. So if on the occasion we don't have one, I think it's okay. So because we didn't have any up until the last hour or so, I let it go. So
I actually joined your box the second you had somebody come up talking about Charlie Kirk.
Oh,
Because I was going to play this song.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no, I don't have it queued up. I can do it, though. But I was like,
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, but that was funny. But
I
that's
just thought it was hilarious that you put that up and everybody was like, but Charlie Kirk, and you were like, I'm not debating fucking Charlie
I don't give a
Kirk.
shit about Charlie Kirk. It was just a funny picture of all of them in hell. Jesus Christ. But I really do appreciate everybody here today. Thank you for the likes, the taps, the loves, the gifts, the cash ups, the Venmos, all the things. But thank you for just being here and supporting me, even when times are slow. I can't do this every day without you guys, so I really, really do appreciate it. But if you guys come back tomorrow at 4 p.m., what? Real quick, Ava wants me to tell you something. She's building a new Minecraft world, and she was building these long staircases.
Yes, there's many,
Staircases.
but there's one really big one.
There's just one really, really big one. And she came into my room and she's like, Mom, I made this staircase that's
so big it makes men jealous.
Girl, I was watching Christmas movies in my room. And she comes in, she's like, I just built a staircase that's so big it'll make men jealous.
That was a big staircase.
Oh my God. And I was laughing so hard. It was so funny. And then when she was done building it, I always come out and look at her masterpieces. And
It's just a mess.
and it was a very, very big staircase. But my God, it was funny. And then another thing I got, Electric Galshar, I hope you don't mind, but I got a text message from Electric Galshar today because her new job is she's going from, I think, Nebraska to South Carolina. And she arrived in South Carolina today. And she texted me and she goes, oh my God, you were not kidding that when you said the humidity and the heat in the South, it's like Satan's asshole. You weren't kidding. The heat is just very, very different. Very, very different than anywhere else. So when I say it's like hotter than Satan's asshole, she texted me, she's like, oh my God, you were right. She said it describes it perfectly. It's like you get out and you open, it's like you're in a fucking hot ass oven, but it's a warm, moist oven. It's awful.
And now the only people inside of Satan's asshole are Lindsey Graham.
Say that again, sorry.
I said the only people in Satan's asshole now are Lindsey Graham.
Oh my Lord.
And hopefully Donald
And he's
Trump.
probably enjoying it.
He's probably in love with it.
Okay. I digress. Thank you guys for stopping.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Come back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. We'll do it all over again. I love you guys. Have a wonderful night. See, let's go, Ray Rundle. Go. Bye. All right. Bye, YouTube. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging to the end.
YouTube, why won't you end?
Why won't you end? There we go.